Yesterday, Phoenix Police Chief Jerry Williams, following the lead of several other major cities across the country, banned the use of chokeholds. But as Team 12's Josh Sanders shows us tonight, several former police officers and police unions disagree with the move.
Hey guys, it's a move that you often see in the UFC or mixed martial arts, but both the Phoenix Law Enforcement Association and one expert I spoke with says the carotid restraint hold is a necessary tool in protecting law enforcement. It's those three words echoed by George Floyd and Eric Gardner in 2014. That's caused advocates across the country to call for an end to what's known in law enforcement as the carotid restraint hold or carotid control technique.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
But what is the actual technique?
Is the focus of attention, because by squeezing and inverting that radius bone into that carotid artery, you're going to shut down the blood flow within 5 to 15 seconds.
Stan Keffart is a retired police chief with more than 4 decades of work, specializing in positional restraint asphyxia. He disagrees with Phoenix Police Chief Jerry Williams and others now banning a move he says is supposed to be used as a last resort to protect officers.
Because you're having to untrain a reflexive response within the ranks of your police officers.
Keffart says the carotid hold was never meant to be lethal when applied correctly, and taking it away could actually increase officer-involved shootings.
Can't use the carotid restraint. The mace didn't work. The taser was foiled. I shot him and killed him because I was in fear of my life.
In reality, you're removing an option at the officer's disposal that is used right before the ultimate, which is deadly force.
Phoenix Law Enforcement Association President Britt London agrees with Keffart and says his membership is concerned that removing the hold won't be the last tool taken away from protecting the public.
Something to show that the chief is willing to listen and do something, but it's not an end to this.
And Keffart tells us he's for increasing training across all areas of law enforcement, especially in de-escalation techniques. He and PLEA say what happened in Minneapolis is in no way a form of the carotid control technique. We're in downtown Phoenix. Josh Sanders, 12 News.
Okay, Josh, thanks.